saying, guys, if you look at his question, what do I think about the when you're trading currencies? It's like a little bit of algebra. So if you are plus plus, hold on a second, plus euro, and you are short the USD, and let's say you come down and say, now for some reason the Swiss is very strong against the euro, then I'm going to short the euro Swiss. So you go minus the euro and plus going long the Swiss. Okay, so what happens now, you are long the euro dollar and you're short the euro Swiss. What's going to happen is your long euro is going to cancel out your short euro, and now your position is going to be your real position, your actual money that you're counting is short dollar and long Swiss franc, because each tick to the upside in the euro is going to be cancelled out by a tick to the downside in the other pair. So you need to be careful. Okay? Alright, so we did the dollar Swiss and the dollar yen, the dollar CAD. So we might as well now go and do the euro dollar. Well, of course. I mean, if you go short the euro, then you go short. It's rather than making one mistake than making two mistakes. You understand, Matt? So, because if you're trading something now, the dollar Swiss, you are looking at the euro Swiss, and actually what you're making money is the dollar Swiss. So you're not watching what you're actually trading. So yes, like anything else, if you make I mean, it's the same thing as trading four or five pairs at the same time. You need to make sure that your decision to get into the trade on every single pair is independent, and it is your reasons for that trade is sound. You must have a reason to get into the trade. Correlations is good as long as they work, but correlations are made that they work sometimes and they don't work. I mean, sometimes they do work and sometimes they don't work. Okay? So now with the euro, the euro, as I said, we had the positive news that came out of the euro, and now we just pushed to the way out, and we traded above the structure point, which is the 143.37, which is one of our structure points that we have been trading here, and this is the one that Claire has been keeping an eye on, and she's hedging the company's position on at the 143.33. Now we closed the week at 143.56. So if it gets below the 143.33, then we are going to go short, and so the 143.33 is our short point, and it is also our structural short. As long as it's above the 143.33, we're looking to be buyers and or positive, let's say neutral to positive on the euro. So we will try to find an entry. Guys, this is, I mean, this is so magnificent, really. I mean, I'm not saying this because of nothing. This is when you really know that you have something that you can work with. I've been looking at I told you, and I've been telling you that the The 143.33 is the one that we're actually using to hedge the company funds. And look at this. This is Friday, the intraday. This is not because we chose that number, but look at what it did that day on Friday. That is now intraday. That is an intraday structure point, and it is also our daily. I mean, the prices when they come in and stop right there at the 143.33, and it has been doing this for ages, and you'll be able to see it on the daily chart, and you're also able to see it on the intraday chart, and you see that during the whole US session it comes to the 143 and it stops and it turns around. That is all. I mean, that is solid evidence that that's all what we need, is to correctly and learn how to identify structure points, to train to identify these structure points, because when they do, the market actually confirms this to us, and it actually saves us money and makes us a lot of money. So having said that, we know now this is where we're going to go short. If we're going to be buying it, so we might as well take it above the high there, and that will be the 144.37, so about 60 pips from here. You guys that have the software, you know that we have two previous minor structure. You can buy it, let's say you can buy it above 143.90. So we're going to buy the euro dollar above 143.90, so 40 pips from here, and we're going to go short below 143.33, and it is also our structure short is the 143.33. Our structure long to the upside is the 144.79, and if we're going to be buying it at 143.90, this is where we're going to buy it. So we're going to place our stop below 143.64. So our stop is going, the long stop is going to be 143.64, and our short stop is going to be the 143.33. Alright, so this is an easy setup for us in the euro dollar. So we're buying above 143.90, and our structure point is 144.79, and if we buy it above 143.90, our stop is 143.64. so we're risking about 30 pips on this trade. On the short side, we're going short below 143.33. it is our structure point, and it is our short stop at the same time. Okay, that is the euro dollar. Let me save that.